Hi, Leaf.
Hello, sir.
Leaf Mickle is from Mullica Hill, New Jersey?
That's right.
Yep. And an internet broadcaster, huh?
Yes. So
what kind of stuff do you do there?
It's live talk shows and game shows over various platforms on the internet. I also do mock games of Wheel of Fortune, and a lot of people say I do a good job impersonating you, so you might have to watch your back.
Okay. Well, okay, I might have to anyway. Oddly enough, you do karaoke, too.
I love karaoke. I also enjoy cooking, and every spin I do is for my father tonight, and I also do a deliciously evil laugh.
All right, let's hear it. You wouldn't want to move down just one space, would you? No.
I've known about Wheel of Fortune ever since I was in diapers. Ever since I was brought home from the hospital, my mom and my dad would watch it every night, and I'd be there, like, probably snuggled up in one of the arms, and, you know, just watch it with them. And you know, I was just vague enough to remember when they still did the manual puzzle board. They turned the letters and whatnot, and it was just a hassle just to get everything up there once everything was all said and done. And, you know, I mean, ever since then, I've just been, you know, going along with the show ever since, been a huge fan, and little did I know that my opportunity to be on the show would come sooner than I thought.
Leaf, go ahead.
Wheel of Fortune's a game where you never know what's going to happen. Like, even if you know all the answers, your fate is still, like, up in the air when it comes to spinning the wheel. And, I mean, you gotta be, like, mindful of, like, how hard you spin it. And, you know, like, you could know all the answers and still lose because you hit, like, bankrupt after bankrupt every single time. And, you know, I mean, like, it's fun to watch the contestants rage after they hit, like, bankrupt so many times, but, you know, it's really awesome just to see, like, a back-and-forth race to see who gets the most money, and, you know, it's one of those reasons why, you know, the thrill factor just really does it for me. Alright, so you have entered my domain now, so now you're wearing shorts.
I like the shorts look.
You like the shorts look?
I like it.
Alright, fine. Like it however you want. Let's play on hard.
Alright.
Let's go. So, yes, a strategic play for Mystery Wedge. Flip it if you have less than 5,000 around cash, otherwise don't go for it. Personally, I don't flip it if I have less than four, actually, or less than 3. Let's see. Here we go. We're not going to have much of the game audio because it's going to be
I feel like maybe pretty bad.
Probably. For every show, you have to write out an application. They would put it into a giant spinny thing, and they crank it, and then they have to draw 5 names. They come up and play a little round. I never got picked for that kind of audition. But they do take leftover applications back to LA, and they will randomly pick you if you're lucky enough. I didn't expect to be lucky enough for that, so I just kind of brushed it off. Little did I know, I would get an email way back when, but I never got notified about it, and therefore I missed the opportunity to play in a season prior. Not like it wouldn't have been any different.
Title is the category. It's worth $3,000. Go ahead, Vanna. Leaf.
Stranger Things.
That's it. You got it. 3,000. He's up to 4,400.
After you get the letter, though, it's a matter of waiting to get your tape date. And this was definitely the biggest waiting game I have ever played in my life, because I had to wait a little over a year to get my tape date.
Okay. What letter will you have?
T.
There is one T, yes. Now, the question is, are you going to look under there and risk the money you have plus that 1,000 for the T?
Why not?
Could be 10,000, could be a bankrupt. It is.
Ah!
I'm guessing it's a bankrupt?
When you go out to tape the show, you actually have to fly all the way out to California. They don't cover your travel fare, but they at least give you the hotel at a discounted rate. The game starts, Pat and Vanna walk out, and boom, you gotta get right into it. Game face on and everything. And at that point, that's when it hits you. It's really happening. You're really doing this. There is no turning back. You're not getting this chance again. Make it count. T.
2 T's.
Cartwheels and somersaults.
Yeah, you got it. Well, if only we could have brought Leaf out of his shell right now. But hey, you did very well. $6,150 that round. $10,550.
It's better than what I thought I was gonna do.
Well, there. I guess that's good news. Thanks, Leaf, very much.
Now we're basically in the first thing I ever really got with the money, which is the whip. And, you know, I mean, I've still got about, like, 4,000 left. I also, got a new phone. Once Pat gets to you, grab the device, toss up start, and then you just gotta really keep your focus. Me, for those first two, I was not focused at all because I had blurted out Wails of Terror for the first one, which was obviously not right.
Leaf.
Wails of Terror.
No. Amy.
Tales of Terror?
Yeah, that's it.
Woo!
The reason why I thought that is because I thought the L had appeared in a completely different space, and I thought someone like wailing in terror, like screaming, stuff like that. It made sense, just didn't quite work out, and I missed out on $3,000 right off the bat, which kind of sucks, because if I had gotten those, that I probably could have won my game.
Contestant number 2, your chance to solve.
Oh, it totally is. If you don't know, I hit the Y button to pass.
No, we don't seem to have any of those.
I may as well just put you out of your misery at this point.
I think you have to.
Yeah, I definitely have to. And talking with Pat Sajak was really easy, although I kind of felt like I was talking a little too fast, but that's just me. I also, like, felt, and, you know, like, I really didn't look good rambling on national television, but, you know, that's alright. I was able to pull off my deliciously evil laugh.
Hey, got $1,400.
that's pretty
As we go to commercial, give him the evil laugh again.
That's perfect.
Something like that. I feel like this one was, like, a lot better than I did on the show. And Pat's little joke about said, you wouldn't want to move down just one space, would you? That was probably one of the best, and, you know, I needed to do that evil laugh because just in case I didn't win, I would at least be the center of attention for my week. And, you know, that's what I achieved when the trailer dropped.
And as evil lurks in the studio,
Ookie spooky.
things begin to get strange.
You wouldn't want to move down just one space, would you?
Watch if you dare.
What is going on with these people?
All this week on Wheel.
Another reason why I say to look at the letterboard and the puzzle as much as you can is that you don't want to make the same mistake twice. Like I did. Second round, I accidentally bought the eye again, and needless to say, my breakdown that followed was probably one of the most priceless in the history of the show.
I would like to buy an eye.
Oh! What the hell was I thinking? Why did I do that? And now I just made a fool of myself, and everyone in the nation is going to see it and make a meme out of me. You know, that's kind of the thing, because I knew I had to make a meme out of myself even if I wasn't going to win the game. Needless to say, that actually worked pretty well. Ultimately, though, I wasn't too concerned about the money, but the experience itself is one that I will never, ever forget. And you only can do this once, unless they change their production staff anytime soon. But yeah, it's one and done. You can't do it again, which was why I said, make the most of it. You're never doing it again. Unless, like, you play these all the time, but yeah, I mean, just, you know, be yourself, have fun, and like I said, it's Wheel of Fortune. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, even though I've gotten all that money, I really don't feel like I'm any different from what I was before. I mean, I still feel like a normal dude. So the money really hasn't impacted me that much as a whole. This is kind of a cruel twist of fate. The day that I found out that I would be auditioning for the show was the day that my father had passed from liver cancer. And, you know, I mean, I was pretty bummed out that day, but, you know, after I got that email, I'm like, what is this? Is this the right day for me to get this? So, and then I looked over it again, and I thought to myself, this is a dying message. And, you know, it would be that same kind of fate that would lead to the process going throughout. Most people really don't care that I've, you know, done something that big, but, you know, I mean, it's fun, like, to, you know, actually, like, since I actually had my new job, like, at the start of the year, which is a couple months after I'd gone on Wheel, you know, which was a big step forward for me, because I knew I needed something, but, you know, like, it gave me a new chance to, you know, do something new, get a new change of scenery, and, you know, just actually do something that I really love. I mean, like, I'm in mobile sales now, so, it basically gives me the opportunity to, you know, be a geek, like, geek out about technology and games and stuff like that. And, you know, occasionally I'll, be talking with a few guests, and they'll be, you know, we'll have a couple conversations, and I'll tell them my story of how I got on Wheel, and needless to say, a lot of them are, very intrigued. Some of them are like utterly confused, like they don't believe me, and I actually have to like show them my headshot. Twitter was raging against me. I mean, there were some good bits in there, but oh my god, the people there were so freaking annoying. I can't even begin to tell you. They wanted to see me lose so bad. They wanted me to hit bankrupt every single spin I took. It was terrible, and I was warned not to look at it, but I looked at it anyway.
How often do you go back and watch your actual Wheel of Fortune episode?
You know, that's actually a really good question. Quite a bit, actually. Mainly because, I have a lot of off days, and, you know, I mean, oftentimes, like, I feel, like, really bummed out or depressed and stuff like that. I really just need to, like, I really use it as a means of, you know, boosting my confidence. Like, it's really just, you know, say, hey, you went out and did this. And that's something, like, not a lot of people can do. Like, you fulfilled a dream. And, you know, like, depression can't stop you from doing that. So I really just use my episode as a means of self-motivation and, you know, just to, you know, push myself to, you know, do great things throughout the rest of my life. The people that did like me, I reached out to them. I said, I'm glad you enjoyed my appearance, and I appreciate your positive feedback. And, you know, I mean, I think everyone who really did like me, they really did. And even that one moment of me that went viral, I had to break down because some people didn't know what was going on. And then once I did break it down, everyone basically shut up because I put the record straight. Confused look on your face is just priceless.
I have no idea.
My dream job.
Oh, I feel like an idiot. I'm slowly feeling more and more like an idiot.
That much hasn't changed about you, has it? Alright, let me just think about this. I'm from New Jersey, and I'm a wireless sales consultant. I've been watching Pyramid reruns on Game Show Network ever since I was 6 years old, and I gotta think about this.
Go for it. Take your time, dude.
And I gotta like say it in like I gotta like probably do like a couple of voices, like maybe some like voice work here too. Hi, my name's Joshua Mickle. I'm from Mullica Hill, New Jersey, and I am a wireless sales consultant. But first and foremost, I'm a huge nerd, a game show nerd at that. I've been watching Pyramid ever since I was 6 years old with Dick Clark reruns on the Game Show Network. I love the game so much, and I've been practicing it endlessly. I'm perfect for the show because not only am I devilishly handsome, but I'm a pretty outgoing person who loves nothing more than to make people laugh. If I do end up winning some money, I want to give it back to my mother, who has done so much for me over the past 20 years of my life. I can't thank her enough for all that she's done, and who knows, I might make a couple of new friends in the process. I am your guy for the show, and I hope to look forward to seeing you.